if you wanted like some sort of application where you were like, I want to play 10 things on 10 guitar controllers on one machine. Like we could, all this stuff is open source. That's something we could work on. We could like develop a particular app for it. Most people are not saying that to me. But if you wanted that, you can do it. You know, it could be done. If you have like a USB hub and like 10 controllers, we could do that. And I'll show you. I actually have a book coming out that shows you how it's written for like us, like music educators. But it shows you how you can build this stuff and design it yourself and tweak it. And it's really, really easy. I know it might seem complicated and like magic, but it's not. You know, it's really straightforward. I put together a kit that makes it really easy to program that. So if you have some ideas for like your own research instrument or your own sort of accessible interface, like I know you mentioned that you do some stuff with special needs guys. If you have like some sort of, I have this one student that needs an instrument that works like this, but the book will show you how to do it.
All of this is facilitated by programs you design. Are you sharing these programs, or?
We design it.
I do not know how to design software. And so if I had GarageBand and all of these technology tools, how would I get an interface?
Absolutely. First of all, I would be like the biggest jerk on the planet if I wasn't like saying this is all accessible. Like, would you imagine that? Like, that'd be horrible.
This is what I did.
This is what I did because I'm awesome. Yeah. My mom thinks I'm cool. No, this is it's all free and it's all open source. So if you go to EAMIR.org, you can get all of these things as standalone programs for Mac or PC. Just download. And there's documentation for basically how to work, and you can watch videos of how they kind of go. And there are other things besides this stuff here. And have a good time. You know? Now, if you want to design the stuff yourself, I have a toolkit in place that allows you to do that sort of thing too. It tends to be a little bit, it involves a little bit more than just downloading it and learning it, but I'll show it to you anyway. Because I have a book coming out, Oxford University Press is publishing it. It should be out in, I don't know, February, March. If you go to the website and sign up, you don't have to do that to get the downloads, it's all free. But if you sign up, then I can keep you posted on when the book comes out too. But the book essentially tells you how you can build this stuff. And it works like this. Like here's a mouse control thing. This is an application that is basically uses your mouse, like the way we did it before. Like depending on where I put my mouse, it's just gonna make a different note and scale. I can set this thing so like the lowest note is like G, and like the highest note is C. So there's the C. It's always going to have cadence, right, when it goes back down to it. But essentially this program in itself is just a bunch of different modules. There's this one that takes the position of the mouse. There's one that takes those numbers and scales them to pitch. There's another one that takes it and scales it to velocity, the volume of the pitch. There's one that chooses the key, and there's one that does all the output stuff. Okay? So the actual book in itself shows you how you can build these things, and you can make your own custom stuff. So if you work with, I don't know, you want to design some sort of research instrument, or if you want to make a musical instrument for a certain special needs kid in your school, like, okay, maybe this kid could only bite down with the left side of his mouth. Like you can get a sensor, like I show you in the book how you can just buy these things, and then you could make some sort of instrument that lets him change that bite into chords or scales, or play back the voice of his mom talking to him, or what, whatever. Like all these things are possible, and that's kind of what the book shows you. Like here's the camera control thing that we had before. So here I am. There's me, and it's tracking this pink color here. But like if I wanted to have two laser pointers, I can just literally copy this thing, connect it to the thing that gets input from my camera, and now there's two of me. So now this one's going to track the color of my soul patch. Because I didn't shave. Right, so now I have two kind of similar colors, and it's not really the best one. But essentially if you had two laser pointers, one red, one blue, then you could do this thing. This looks great at a rave. If you want to do that in your classroom too, I'm not sure. That's how we do in Jersey. But so that's that.